Entering the transaction, the man noticed something strange. The buyer assembled the sniper rifle faster than him, a trained agent. Even when he deliberately altered the sniper scope settings, the buyer still managed to hit the target precisely from a kilometer away. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots all hit the bullseye. Jack then recalled that not long ago, he had requested retirement from his organization, and immediately afterward, the organization arranged this transaction. He concluded there must be a connection between the two events. However, what Jack didn't expect was that the buyer then handed him the weapon and asked Jack to fire at a target 2 meters beside him to test the silencer's effectiveness. Jack could have shot the buyer and ended the threat, but he didn't act on impulse. Instead, he thought of a better plan. The buyer was very satisfied with the weapon and was ready to complete the deal. Strangely, even though the deal was ready to go through, Jack mentioned that some parts needed to be improved. Fortunately, the buyer didn't see anything suspicious and gave Jack a 3-day deadline. On his way back, Jack deliberately damaged the front bumper of his car, bent it open, and then drove it to a repair shop. While the mechanic was working on his car, Jack took the opportunity to look for some suitable parts to carry out his plan. But to his surprise, the shop owner returned, and Jack's plan to steal parts was thwarted. He reluctantly paid for the repairs. Back home, he immediately began dismantling the parts he had bought. He placed the galvanized washers and used a hammer to shape them into the desired form, aiming to replicate the weapon with these scrap pieces. Then, Jack cut the stolen steel pipe into 12 small sections, layered them with the washers, and added the pre-made shell. The size fit perfectly, and a silencer was completed without any visible signs of modification. To assemble a compatible gun body, Jack took apart the complete sniper rifle and reassembled it, making slight adjustments to the part's precision to ensure it still looked like a normal firearm. The next critical step was to use a file to smooth the bullet's tip, then drill a small hole into it. Carefully, he dropped a small amount of mercury into the hole. This special bullet would kill the target instantly, even if it didn't hit a vital area, due to the deadly toxicity of the mercury. 3 days later, the transaction took place as scheduled. Jack handed over the specially modified bullets to the buyer, and their deal was concluded smoothly. Jack looked at the money in his hands, but doubt crept into his mind. Could it be that he was wrong in his suspicions? The next day, Jack planned to leave the place with his wife, but what he didn't know was that he had already been locked in the crosshairs of a sniper scope. The one aiming at him was the buyer from the previous day. At this crucial moment, the assassin decisively pulled the trigger.